Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your graduation session this afternoon. If you would allow me just to quickly explain the procedure that needs to be followed with regards to taking photographs. Every graduate needs to have one of these yellow cards. In this stage, it's going to be collected on the way here. The second thing will be the name ticket issued by the institution, square white tickets. Then last but not least, you have got to put in your possession. You need to string that on your left forearm as I just demonstrated behind you. You'll be asked to move from your chairs to your right sides, and then one at a time you'll be asked to move onto the stage. You won't have this anymore. Give this to the person on the podium, and then very important, there's a square with tape made on the carpet in front of this podium. It is very important that you stand on that square. Every technical aspect has been set for you to stand on that square. So if you stand off it, there's going to be some issues happening. So do see it and then do that for us. The first photograph is taken from that side, on the left side. After you again, you proceed to the main functionary, sitting in the middle of the hall of the stage. One of two things will happen. Certificates, high certificates, diplomas, and advanced diplomas. You will get a nod there from that person. The PGCE, bachelor's, master's, anyone else qualified, you will be conferred there, or the qualification will be conferred there on you. For those of you with long hair, please just tie it around your left side here. USB's photographs from the stage. Whereafter you proceed again to the box. Again, one of two things will happen. You'll be congratulated there. Specific qualifications. Those with hoods, you'll hand the hood over to the registrar. And then please stand in the other box. That's also positioned. It's specifically off center. It's to spread a baseline. Once the hood then moves over your face past your chin, at that time that the third photograph will be taken of you, then just leave the stage. You'll receive a scroll on the tables again on your far left hand side, the lady is indicating. And then please exit the hall through the first glass doors. A head and shoulders portal will be taken, and then you'll proceed to the next table where you'll receive your qualification paper. Please return then to your respective seats. This set of photographs are taken of each and every graduate. However, if you want it, you need to make an order. Also, please feel free to take your family members with to upstairs where there's studios running, but you need to fill in documents downstairs first before you go upstairs. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome to our autumn 2023 graduation ceremony. We please ask that all phones be switched to silent. Please remain seated throughout the duration of the ceremony and do not leave the hall unless it is an emergency. Please can we rise for the entry of the academic procession? Thank you.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as the Chief Academic Officer, I constitute this gathering a congregation of Stadio. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a good afternoon. Surely it is a good afternoon. Let's try again. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It has to be. I'm so pleased to share this afternoon with you. It is a special day in Stadio's calendar, and I can only believe a very special day in your calendar as well. Because today, as an institution, we formally declare to the world that you have the skills, competence, and the necessary expertise to go out and to practice your discipline. To our most important guests this afternoon, our graduates, on behalf of Stadio, I want to congratulate you and to tell you how very proud of you we are. We know that you've worked hard for this honor. And all that I want to say is, you deserve it. But you know, and I know, that as you walked this journey, you did not do it alone. There were many people who supported you on this journey. And as I stand here and I look out into the audience, I see your friends, I see your family, I see your parents, I see your children. And I can also see the love and the pride shining in their eyes. And so to all the friends and family who supported our graduates through their studies, I welcome you as well. And to the graduates, will you not just turn around and look for that special person who supported you on this journey and give them a wave? And now look to the front and look to all your lecturers and give them a smile. And it's all about saying thank you. Remember those two words, such important words in life. But now, turn to that person sitting next to you and say, congratulations, I'm pleased to meet you. And that, graduates, is your first step in networking. Remember that face that sat next to you. To my Stadio colleagues serving as functionaries this afternoon, to Mr. Duncan Olivier, the acting registrar, to Mr. Johan Riedlinghuis, who will be reading the names, Ms. Jariska Knutzer, who will present the awards, and our executive head of distance learning. I want to thank you all for being here this afternoon. I want to thank you for spending the time with our graduates. A very special welcome to our keynote speaker, Dr. Meher Ntusane, the director of UNISA Press. Meher, you and I go back many, many years, but I really want to say thank you again to you for the time that you have been prepared to spend with our graduates. I can only say that I think it will be an inspiring address. To all my academic colleagues on stage with me, and to all the other Stadio staff assisting, welcome and thank you for sharing the ceremony with our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, Stadio is built on the principles of community, and it is a value that we foster and one which we guard jealously. We count our graduates as being amongst our most important role players in the Stadio community. And in acknowledgement for what you mean to us, in 2021, Stadio launched its Kulisa Student Share Scheme. Do you know anything about the share scheme? No, okay, shortly. Stadio is a listed company, and as a listed company on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, it means that we have shares in the business, and we also have shareholders. Under the Kulisa Student Share Scheme, Stadio became the first higher education institution in South Africa, and we believe in the world, to award shares in the business to all our postgraduate students. And so what this means is that for all our honors, our masters, and our doctoral students, when they walk across the stage, they receive not only their academic certificate, but they also receive their share certificate, indicating the shares that they have been awarded in the business. So we would like to believe that this is an incentive for all of you to continue your studies with Stadio and remain a loyal member of the Stadio community. Today, I welcome every one of you, to our graduates, their parents, and their friends. I welcome you as members of the Stadio community. And I hope that in this afternoon of celebration, we will forge a relationship that is enduring. To the graduates, I want to emphasize, this is a happy event. So please smile as you walk across the stage. I don't want to be the only one smiling. And when you come to that little stool in front of the chair where I will be seated, please stop and kneel. That stool is not a rest stop on your long journey across the stage. And I say this to all the ladies with those incredibly high heels. I've noticed them. No, the capping activity is a very important part of any graduation ceremony. For it is by virtue of this tradition that you will be admitted to your degree. And so you don't want to miss it at all. So ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy this afternoon. Please clap as loudly as you want. Sing the praises of your favorite son or daughter. Tell them how special they are as you watch them walk across the stage. Whistle if you must, ululate if you will. Just appreciate the success that is being fated this afternoon. But just remember that as you celebrate your friend or your daughter or your son, there are also other parents and family who want to see their children and to hear their names being read as well. Without further ado, I want to say welcome once again, and please, please let's enjoy this afternoon. Welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to now introduce the keynote speaker. Ayalji Trisane holds a Doctor of Business Leadership in the areas of finance and leadership, a Master of Business Administration in Finance, Bachelor of Science in Physiotherapy, Diploma in Business Management, Diploma in Human Resources Management, and several executive development programs. Dr. Meyer acted as Director of UNISA Press, the largest scholarly and academic publishing house on the African continent. His tenure has been marked by increased global partnerships that led to increased reach of UNISA Press publications, spearheaded the utilization of technology in publishing in line with the latest trends in academic and scholarly publishing, and also promoting small business houses, providing the necessary support and capacity thereto. Other roles he held include Director of UNISA Center for Lifelong Learning, Corporate Services Manager, UNISA Center for Business Management. He is the Director and Founder of Financium School of Business and the founding editor of Financium Business Magazine. He is a published author both in academia and professional practice. Dr. Meyer's passion for and experience in education spans over a decade, including being a visiting faculty at Ulumbushi University in Zambia, where he lectured MSc and MBA students, part-time lecturer at Thabo Mbeki African Leadership Institute, UNISA, and the supervisor for honor students at Mankosa, Management College of Southern Africa. Dr. Meyer, it is a privilege to welcome you to the podium. Yes. Now I need to do the applications.
Good afternoon. Is everybody good? Thanks for inviting me, Damian, and thanks for Stadium. I'm an honorary family member here at Stadium. I'm very excited to stand here before you. I was just reflecting now when I got my first qualification. By a show of hands, how many of us here, this is the first graduation ceremony? Thank you very much. I'm asking that because I was asking myself if I remember who gave this speech, and do I even remember what they said? And my answer was not to both. So there's a highly likelihood that when it's all done and dusted, you might not remember what I said. But as I've already said, my name is Meya, the son of Charles, the son of Zagalega, the son of Jay, the son of December, the daughter of Ali. It's necessary for me to articulate the genealogy because you get to understand how it links in with a short message I want to share with you. I want to talk about three things: purpose, people, and stones. Purpose, people, and stones. It's a matter of fact, in life, we always meet people either for a season or for a reason. Nobody is an accident who crosses our paths. Those who we meet for a reason is for them to empower us in that particular season for us to achieve that which we need to achieve. That aligns very well with those whom we meet for a season. Let me make an example. A rocket that it's launched, the boosters can only go this far with the rocket. Not because there's anything wrong with the boosters, but the boosters cannot withstand the altitude that the satellite or the rocket needs to go and explore in the space. So do understand that some people in your life are really as boosters to launch you, but you need to complete the journey on your own. The converse is true. If you are the booster in somebody's life, be the best booster they ever come across, that when you touch them and you boost them, they will never forget the touch that you ever gave into their lives. As Maya Angelou said, nobody will ever remember you for what you did. I would like to add, people will not remember you for what you've achieved, but they will remember you for how you touched their lives and how you made them feel. Putting it differently, every season in your life where you're there to touch another person, even indelible mark that you paid forward. That said, I'm still talking about people. All of us are bridges. All of us are bridges between our destiny and our history. And I like to say, never allow your history to hinder your destiny. Reflect on your history, but always tune your eyes on the destiny. And there's a reason why motor vehicle have got small rear end mirrors and a huge windshield, is to just use our history to remind us of the lessons that we had, but to focus our eyes on our destiny. That said, remember you've made networks here. As it will be said, your networks determine your net worth. Others have said, look at your phone. You're an average of the 5 people that you commonly converse with, you spend time with, in however way. So when you get home today, you get your cell phone, you get the people you spend time with. It determines who you are. The English literally put it nicely when it says, birds of the feather flock together. I want to urge and add and say, be around those who you share the same mission with. Just the first message is about the people. And before I leave the people, embrace people, respect them, don't abuse them. And conversely, don't allow your greatness to be abused by people. Second thing I want to talk about is purpose. So for us who are Christians, when you read the book of Genesis, you understand that the promise of Abraham didn't actually generate or initiated from Abraham. It started with Abraham's father, who is never mentioned after only one sentence in the Bible, but he was actually heading where his father was heading. That's why I was saying when I started, information by genealogy. Some of the dreams and the visions that you have don't even come from you. They come from generations. I want to read this passage and talk about purpose and vision. Write, that is the key word. Write the vision. Make it plain on tablets, so he may run who sees it. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. You're never late. Nobody's ever late. Its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. If your vision is not scaring you, or if you can achieve your vision by yourself, you haven't dreamt big. By the way, whether you dream big or you dream small, the cost is the same. You might as well go home and dream big and hold forth the dream and the vision that you have with passion that it deserves. Never let anybody, even me or your parents, to tell you that you cannot achieve your dream. Because if you can think it here, you can hold it here. This very same mic that I'm speaking through was at some point just in somebody's mind. Never underestimate the power of your vision, because your vision sets forth your purpose. So what is your dream? What do you do when you're sitting and thinking? What do you see in your mind's eye about yourself and generations to come? Why are you here? What is it, that one thing that if you don't do, nobody in the 8 billion people in the world will never do? All of us, there is at least one thing that nobody will ever do if I don't do it. Find it yourself. What's my purpose? Why am I here? Why am I sitting here now? And when you find it, chase it with all the strength and the might you have. But finally, I said I want to talk about stones. Geologists suggest that there are 7 things they look at that are generally the characteristics of stones. But before I get to the 7 characteristics of stones, can we be in agreement that stones are one of those things that can be used both for destruction or construction? It's a choice how you use a stone. In fact, when it's a destruction, it can even be used against you. But hey, let's not hurry. Sometimes we're the ones in the mission for destruction. So geologists say, when they talk about stones, want us to reflect on these 7 characters of stones. 1, appearance. So this basically speaks to how you show up as a person. Be present. Own the space. Be you. Oprah puts it very well, that if I knew much better that it's so rich to be myself, I would have done it very early. I'd rather show up as mayor anytime than a copycat of any other person. Do yourself the same. Your appearance, authentic all the time, so that we know who we're talking to. The second thing about the characteristics of stones is weight. How do I fare amongst others? As a matter of fact, if you think about it, if you want to support something with a stone, You don't even have to be, as they would say, a rocket scientist, but you're gonna take the weight that is commensurate to the need to support whatever it is that you need to support. So be of right weight, like a stove, so that it can be helpful and be optimal in how you are used. The third one is durability. Wow. How tough and resilient am I as a person? What is guaranteed in life is that all of us, at some point in life, will be at our lowest point. It's not karma, it's called life. As Viktor Frankl said, survivor of the concentration camps, there are three things in life. It's either you are in something or working towards something or just left something. It's called life. But how sure, how resilient you are, that's what matters. In fact, if life kicks you down, look back and hit back at it. If you fall down, do me a favor, turn around, light your bag so that you can stand up again. Number 4 is the strength. Guard your physical strength, emotional strength, spiritual strength, psychosocial strength, intellectual strength, all the material. Because these are some of the things that sustain you as a person. Number 5, hardness, which determines the solidity and the rigidity. I like to look at this as that which defines your moral standing. What are your non-negotiables as a person? You got to know who you are. We need to know these are the no-go zone, come hell or fire. I will not change my stance because of the circumstances. As a person, we need to have those stances that we know it is not going to change, irrespective of what needs to get to. And you come and stand by it, because it determines who you are. And the last 2 we've done, porosity. That talks about penetrability. How fluid and allowing yourself to be dexterous. Are you open for new ideas in this life you're living it? Don't be so rigid that you cannot change your methods. Remember, when there's a construction on the road, you don't change your destination, just take a detour. So pliable where you need to be without compromising who you are. And finally, resistance to fire. Can you stand the heat? The metal of a man or woman is tested when you're going through the heat. Can you dance through the heat? Can you dance through your stoning? You don't determine your posture and your metal when all is going wrong. But we're going through the hurt. In fact, most of you started what you are receiving today when COVID started. I salute you. I'm proud of all of you. And I hope our lives will cross one day when you stand 20 years or so down the line and you remember, did I even remember the name, let alone the message that was given? I hope you remember at least one message that I shared with you. I thank you.
Well, Dr. Meyer, thank you for a thought-provoking address. Thank you for motivating us all to touch people's lives, to find our purpose, to follow our dreams, and to be our authentic self, tapping from our inner strengths. All the best with all your future. Ladies and gentlemen, I now request Dr. Johan Redelinkhuis to present the names who appear in the program. Thank you, Dr. Swan. And remember one thing, before I start with the names, this is a day of celebrations for all of you. For some of you, the first time, some of you have been at graduations before. But now, as Dr. Singh said, we must laugh, not laugh. We must smile and look happy at this stage. But the audience here, there's funeral faces and sad faces, not happy faces. Remember, you don't get this opportunity ever again. No, not ever again. I want you to be happy today and to smile. When you come to the line there, start smiling. Practice your smile so long. Because remember one thing, the photos they take here, and you won't believe me now, it's gonna be permanently with you. So look your best, please. You all look beautiful and everything, but look your best and smile as wide as possible, like you've never done. Thank you. CAO, I request you to confer the highest certificate in fashion on the following students. The certificate is an NQF level 5 qualification with 120 credits and 10 modules. And I want you to applaud, to clap hands for every student, eh? Because they've worked hard, all of them. Christian Anjore passed cum laude with 7 distinctions. Tlotlo Belang. Taylor Cockcroft. People in the line there, I don't see smile. You don't look at me and smile, you look at the audience and the camera. Letitia Kumbrink. Katlego Jimpe. That's a nice smile. Dineo Quinaide. Just look at this smile, né? Come, let's show them. Now you'll understand why she smiles like this. Vic, no, Victoria, you must first listen to your name. Vic, yeah. Victoria Lebalo passed cum laude with 5 distinctions. Unani Makado. Rito Malungani. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We must give them a hand. Everyone, each and every one. Rito Marima. Don't look at me, eh? It's better looking at the camera. Lister Mazwi. Katlego Mofokeng. Right, listen. Pumelela
Msomi passed cum laude with 8 distinctions, but she must still smile. Smile, yeah. Emmanuel Nkuna. You guys think I'm not looking at it, eh? I can pick it up. Theophilus Ramuhlale. That's a smile. Masejo Rasilumani. Right, Letitia Ruvanankiza passed cum laude with 7 distinctions. Well done. Gabo Simon. Now you must smile, eh? Don't be angry. Simtandile Somta. Nicole Stewart passed with 6 distinctions. Happy face, ne? Remember. Unati Cholwe. Philwe Chabangu passed cum laude with 8 distinctions. Well done. Nondumiso Suane. I don't hear the clapping. It must be more enthusiasm, please. Otherwise, I'm going to start clapping. You don't want to hear that. The persons whose names were not read but appeared in the program received their qualification in absentia. I thank you. Let's give them a hand. CAO, I request you to confer the highest certificate in paralegal studies on the following students. The certificate is an NQF level 5 qualification with 20 credits and 5 modules. Lonely Peters. See, that's a nice smile, eh? Look at this one. Oh. Orongua Ramasubana passed with 2 distinctions. Lungili Shiburi. Lesedi Sikweye. Matlatse Sibirwa. But listen, Carolyn Steenkamp passed with cum laude with 4 distinctions. It's a wrong card, my apologies. Wandisile Swartboy passed cum laude with 4 distinctions. Monoto Tladi. Ogomotsi Klu. Aaron Shabalala. Camera. And smile. Lonchikelelo Shabalala. Thank you. Emily Zawe. The persons whose names were not read but appear in the program receive their qualification in absentia. I thank you. Let's give them all a hand. CAO, I request you to confer the diploma in management on the following students. The diploma is an NQF level 6 qualification with 360 credits and 14 modules. Mompati Matlodi. Now just remember the smile, ne? All the way up across the stage. Simpete Macheka. Ulogelo Machilecha, passed with 7 distinctions. Well done. Ikeledi Machuba. That's it. I want to see that smile as well, Nick. Moses Machuba. Sindiswa Matume. Indile Mazibuko. I see these students, they don't clap hands, eh? Are you busy on your cell phones or what? Kamsankwa Mbata. Bright Mbata. Lolo Balalo, Lolo Babalo, Bevana. Chukeko Pangane. Now, Lungile Shlong. Tuseni Shlongu. Come, let's give them all a hand. Let's give them a hand. I don't think. Tandisilwe Mkiz passed with 3 distinctions. Usisiwe Mlambo. Maina Mnisi. Look at this smile. Look at this one. Tatu Walafi. Well done. I don't see these people in the row smiling, eh? Cepiso Poche. Cynthia Otquaro. Maite Mojiba. Just remember the smile, eh? Your children is going to look at these photos and they're going to think you were at the funeral. Rasi Bukhani. Poko Pohova. Yep. Mochidise Pohase. Nice smile, but smile at the camera now, eh? Itumeleng Bohoje. Well done. Rakau Mojapelo. And listen, Solofelo Okhele passed cum laude with 6 distinctions. Well done. Chifiwa Malautsi. Echizani Unyia. Kumbeleni Buraba. Yulander Ziyaku. Segofatso Ukhatla passed cum laude with 7 distinctions. Well done. Now the clapping is going well so far. Let's keep it up, eh? But the smiling can improve, especially this row. Itile Mzolo. Moganyigi Naidu. Kinyiko Ndlovu. Consolation Ndlovu. Zwakele Ndlovu. Nontokozo Zonzo. Ulalo Nemusunda. Now just a smile, eh? Pulafelo Hepawe. Winnie Kobo. Shongi Ngopeni. Makhabo Gwebe. Sibongiseni Kubane. Olani Gwenya. You must just smile on the other side, eh? This was not a very good smile. I'm watching, eh? I see these people here still not smiling. But tonight, when you celebrate, then I bet you're going to smile and laugh and everything. Paulina Nkuna. Nolwazi Nkosi. Smile, eh? Rose Nkosi. One day you're going to thank me in about 15 years for what I said today, to smile, eh? And your family will see that you were happy actually. Although you're sometimes grumpy, maybe. Just joking. Lindani Tenga. All right, listen. Nonkosinati Tenjana passed cum laude with 8 distinctions. Oh, yeah, that's it. Ketsepilione Ntekang. James Msomboy. Lutando Nyati. I need a better smile on the other side. Eh? That was not good enough. That's it. Look at this one. This smile. This is what I want. Lydia Nyelimane. Leslie Mrali. That's it. Look at this one. Now, come look. That's good example. Blons Hoggins. The persons whose names were not read but appeared in the program received their qualification in absentia. I thank you. Let's give them a hand. CAO, I request you to confer the postgraduate certificate in education, in senior phase and further education and training on the following students. The postgraduate certificate is an NQF level 7 qualification with 128 credits and 8 modules. Paulo Africano da Costa passed cum laude with 7 distinctions. Well done. Imke Bernardo passed with 5 distinctions. Well done. Laura de Freitas passed cum laude with 7 distinctions. Well done. Laura. Okay, now they're starting to smile. I think they got the vibe here. Just continue. Emerenske de Wet passed cum laude with 9 distinctions. Well done. Daniel Dovorokwa. Yeah, you must encourage them. I'm also not happy with the clapping at this stage. See, they're even encouraging you to clap. Eh? Chenolo Gule passed cum laude with 5 distinctions. Well done. Melissa Hamilton passed cum laude with 6 distinctions. Well done. Nicoletta Karianides. No, that's not a good clap. Let's give her a hand. Yeah, that's better. Portia Hula. Portia, I need a better smile on the other side, eh? Please. No, look at this one. I can see this is a good smile, eh? But you'll understand when I read things out. Jogelo Legau passed with 5 distinctions. Well done. Griselda Legoro. Bonachejo Mahome passed with 4 distinctions. Well done. Golofelo Mahlo passed with 4 distinctions. Lopang Makwala passed cum laude with 5 distinctions. Well done. Danai Marie passed cum laude with 7 distinctions. Well done. Sebolelo Marei passed cum laude with 5 distinctions. Now I understand why they're so happy. They're so happy with the scores and they did so well, eh? But it's well done to all of them. Mashilo Masimola. Mashilo, better smile on the other side, eh? Android Mate. Timothy Menui. No, that's not a good one. Let's give him a hand. Let's give him a hand. Fulofelo Usecho passed cum laude. I read the rest. Passed cum laude with 5 distinctions. Well done. Mukondeleli Irenda passed cum laude with 5 distinctions. Well done. Carlene Pretorius passed cum laude with 6 distinctions. Well done. Tabi Singh Ramochibe. Well done. I say, guys, look at that smile, eh? Aaron Rickert, now you will understand as well, passed cum laude with 6 distinctions. Well done. JD Ross. No. These people are not clapping at all, yeah? Thank you. Camera, eh? That's it. And small, best smile you have. Monique Marie Smith passed cum laude with 6 distinctions. Well done. Yeah, the smile coming up here. You must look at this one. Robin Sturgis, passed cum laude with, no, Robin, come back. You are, remember, you must spend all your time here. Robin Sturgis, passed cum laude with 4 distinctions. Well done. Ukonanyi Shilande. That's it. Another one. Look at this. Joanne Venter, passed with 4 distinctions. Well done. So you better smile when you come up here, ne? Yeah, I want to see your teeth, eh? No, not at me, ne? Kelo Zulu, passed with 4 distinctions. Well done. You should smile much more, according to this. Zitobile Zwane, passed cum laude with 6 distinctions. Well done. Zachary Neil Zwart. Well done. Also on the other side, give them a nice smile, eh? The persons whose names were not read but appear in the program receive their qualification in absentia. I thank you. Let's give them a good hand. CAO, I request you to confer the Bachelor of Business Administration on the following students. The degree is an NQF level 7 qualification with 360 credits and 18 modules. Zandile Similane. Oh, meneer. No, not at me. But now I'm beautiful. I just look at the camera. Just joking. Domingos Cipriano. Hold on. Look at this smile, ne? Mecha Sitole. There's also a nice smile coming. I can somehow see that. Sandra Snyman. I say, see that smile? That's what I want. There's another one coming in. I can see that. Matoto Songo. Slanhla Tobela. Start smiling then, eh? I'm looking at you. Mbale Tibi. Now let's see what you can do, eh? Motsatsedi Tulamo. Patience Twala. That's it. Yeah, now you must. Ruwayne van Skalkwyk. Ruth Visser. No, no, no. We need it. Let's just pick up with the clapping again, eh? Yeah, that's it. You take the lead there at the back. Oh, that's a good thing. Vita Ohase. Dominique Panel. Just look at the camera. Morney Vermeulen. Right, just allow a few seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Right, Lucy Sitole. Let's give her a hand. Dora, but you're strong, eh? Jeez. The persons whose names were not read but appear in the program receive their qualifications in absentia. I thank you. Let's give them all a hand of applause. CAO, I request you to confer the Bachelor of Policing Practice on the following students. The degree is an NQF level 7 qualification with 360 credits and 15 modules. Now, come on now, that's the last stretch, eh? Give it your all. I see there's two ladies there sitting, but very much a funeral. Thank you. Dikeledi Otukile. Now they're starting to smile now. I'm happy. Zondwazi Sifunza. Ah, look at this smile, eh? You keep it like that. Sepati Soke. Smile, Lorraine. Eh? Lorraine Seister. There are grandchildren want to see these photos. Very happy. Butana Tantiso. Asim Huaneng Tao passed with 7 distinctions. Well done. Justice Tisane. Well done. You and me usually. That's it. Tapelo Cladi. Yeah, that's it. Mavis Tuarele. Londiwe Bilakazi. Zwake Zokoza. The persons whose names were not read but appear in the program receive their qualification in absentia. I thank you. Now let's give them all a big hand of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Redelinghuis, and thank you also for the enthusiasm shown during your shift. I now call upon Mr. Henk de Jager to present the awards. CIO, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the following top achievers. The achievement is in the overall achievement awards, and these awards are presented to students who need to achieve an overall average of at least 75% on their first attempt. It's very important to remember that. First attempt, in order to be considered for these awards. There are 2 candidates. The first top overall achievement
The highest certificate in paralegal studies is Wandesile Nicholas Swartboy. And he have achieved a qualification with an overall average of 82.5%. Well done. The next top overall achievement with the highest certificate in fashion is awarded to Refilwe Chabangu. Give it a hand. With an overall achievement of 81.67%. Well done.
Thank you, Mr. Jager. I now call upon Ms. Shariska Putzer to do the congratulatory address.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What a joyous occasion and what a sight. I feel privileged to stand here and look out onto a sea of happy faces. You had good training, the Redling Ace. There's nothing more uplifting and energizing than a graduation ceremony. Let me start off by saying congratulations. On behalf of Stadio, your lecturers, and your administration staff, congratulations. Not only have you dreamed of success, but you have also made it happen. For many of you, it has been several years of hard work to earn your place at this graduation ceremony. However long it has been, I'm sure you can all remember the day you enrolled at Stadio. Take a minute and think back. Can you remember the anxiety of not knowing what's lying ahead? The excitement when you were admitted to the program of your choice, receiving your first study guide, and then seeing the assignment and the due dates. Then the day of your first exam, the nerves and the relief when you saw questions that you recognized. The long wait for the exam results, sure, followed by mostly joy, but sometimes disappointment. It has certainly been a journey of ups and downs, of hard work, of sacrifice, and of commitment. Many of you are employed and had to balance the demands of full-time employment and family life and studies in between. I'm sure that there were weekends where you had to tell friends and family that you had to stay home to study. Maybe there were days that you wanted to quit. Yet, all of you sitting here today found that extra strength and that much needed time to tackle your studies and to successfully achieve your qualification. Many students dropped out because they couldn't cope with the pressures, but you persevered. And for that, we salute you. But you didn't get to today's occasion on your own. You were supported and cheered on by parents, uncles, aunts, spouses, maybe even children and bosses, inspiring lecturers. Some of your loved ones worked long hours to fund your studies. Others drove you to campus or printed out your assignments for you. Sometimes a simple "how are you doing" from a friend or colleague to inspired you to keep on going. I want to encourage you to take a moment today to reflect on those people that contributed to your journey. If they're not here with you today, take some time and call them and tell them how much their support meant to you. Gratitude improves our quality of life many times over. Speaking about gratitude, if you have received a degree here today, you need to appreciate the fact that you are one of only 6% of South Africans who have a tertiary degree. 94 out of every 100 South Africans have not achieved what you have achieved today for a variety of reasons. Unfortunately, many of those reasons relate to financial constraints and a lack of opportunity. Some people lack motivation or a vision of what is possible. As one of the fortunate 6% of South African graduates, your success will be an inspiration to someone in your family or to someone in your community. The late President Nelson Mandela said that when you let your own light shine, you unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Use the opportunity wisely to motivate others to study. Cheer them on or assist them with funding their studies should you be in a position to do so. Be the graduate who makes a difference in the lives of others. There is strong research evidence that it's not the skills or the knowledge of a person that will ultimately determine his or her success in life, but rather the person's attitude, motives, and values. At Stadio, we are unashamedly committed to the well-being of our societies and of our country. You are the hands and feet of Stadio in the community. We have confidence that as one of our graduates, you are equipped and competent to use your education to change lives. In closing, thank you for choosing Stadio as your education partner. We certainly hope we have inspired you to continue with your studies and to chase more dreams. Our wish for you is that success will follow you all of your days. Thank you.
Thank you, our Executive Head of Distance Learning. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to sing the national anthem. You are requested to remain standing after that to enable Dr. Singh to dissolve the congregation and for the academic procession to leave the hall. Please rise for the singing of the national anthem.
By the powers entrusted to me, I now dissolve this congregation of Stadio.